This is the Hisense U7N, the best 75-inch TV under $1,000. So if you're looking for one, look no further. Let's jump right into the pricing and the picture quality. By the way, I've read some of your comments claiming I'm an AI voice. This is a faceless channel, and to be honest, I'm a real person. He's alive. It's alive! It's alive! Yeah, I am. As a voice actor, I take that as a compliment. Whatever. As it stands, the Hisense U7N costs $949.99. That got me laughing. And if we take a look at its 3-month price history, we can see that it has been stable, only having an average price of around $900 for the most part. I recommend that you get this TV soon, however, as right now it jumped in price to $949.99. If we were to focus on these increases in price from the past, the price of this TV might increase again until it eventually drops back. Now let's talk about the picture quality. This is where the juicy things are.
Yeah, boy.
The Hisense U7N has a VA mini LED panel. Compared to traditional LCD panels, this TV has better brightness while still offering great picture quality. Compared to OLED TVs, however, where individual pixels can be turned off to achieve true blacks, the mini LED panel on the U7N features dimming zones, which allow specific zones of the TV to turn off, resulting in deep blacks. Contrast on this TV is still excellent, almost as good as that of OLED TVs while still being cheaper. Mini LED has its own advantages compared to OLED. For example, it has better brightness. The Hisense U7N has a peak brightness of 1500 nits, which is very bright and is more than enough for HDR content. As you know, many cheaper TVs are advertised by their brands to be capable of HDR. I really dislike this practice, since these TVs usually don't even have the minimum brightness required to properly display HDR, which is around 600 nits. The Hisense U7N, on the other hand, is capable of more than double, thus making it capable of HDR. The color accuracy on the Hisense U7N is also great. The TV covers the entire DCI-P3 color space, resulting in better color reproduction. You can see that the DCI-P3 color space covers more colors compared to the standard sRGB space, and it is also the preferred color space for most HDR content. All in all, the Hisense U7N has great picture quality for both SDR content as well as HDR content thanks to its high peak brightness and great color reproduction. Let's move on to the sound quality. The Hisense U7N has a subwoofer built into it, along with a speaker. This is great for regular content consumption. Streaming platforms like Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus, and more will sound great. Listening to music or wanting a home theater experience is not suitable with the built-in speakers, so I highly recommend getting a soundbar just like this one. What about gaming? Well, the Hisense U7N is also suitable for gaming. If you have a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or a high-end gaming PC, you can enjoy gaming on 4K at 120Hz or 4K at 144Hz respectively. With VRR and AMD FreeSync Premium, screen tearing will never be an issue. The response time is excellent as well, at an average of 4 milliseconds. You might think that there are TVs that perform better, such as the LG C4. Yeah, but that TV costs more for the same size. Let's briefly touch on smart TV features. The Hisense U7N operates on Google TV OS, which is responsive. Of course, as a modern TV, it has 4K upscaling, along with all the common streaming platforms such as Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube, get a load of this. The Hisense U7N also has Game Mode Pro. Let's talk about the connections. The TV has 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, which will be your primary HDMI ports for the aforementioned refresh rates at 4K. The other 2 HDMI ports are 2.0 ports. There are other ports in this TV, such as for cable, optical audio, 3.5mm ports, and 2 USB ports. Now let's move forward to the design and build quality of the TV. As expected for a TV of this price range, it is made of plastic, which does not give off a premium feel. The bezels are quite thin, however, and the TV stand is stable with very little wobble. I do recommend mounting this TV to a wall, as always, because it makes it look more premium. For that, of course, I recommend using this specific wall mount. Now I'll summarize the TV. It's excellent for SDR content or regular content, and it's also very capable of displaying HDR content properly thanks to its high peak brightness. The picture quality is overall great, especially with its coverage of the entire DCI-P3 color space. Gaming is also great on the TV as it has everything you'll need. You can scan this QR code if you want to buy this TV right now. This has been Marty, and I'll be seeing you on the next video. Cheers!